It's obvious from the trailer that this series looks similar to super duper hit survival drama series Squid Games, which was also from South Korea. Whereas this series is based on a webtoon comic by Jin-soo, but it's important to note that the similarities do not necessarily mean that the new show lacks originality or quality. So anyhow, this series, The 8 show, follows 8 contestants with severe financial difficulties competing in a money game, a reality competition with a prize pool of $48 billion. To win that, they must endure 100 days in a barren studio, as all purchases incur 100 times more than the original price, which is deducted from the total prize money. The strongest points of this series are its well-written story and its development, characterizations, and top-notch performances. None of the characters have given any names. It's just like a person who is staying in first floor is 1F, person who is staying in second floor is 2F, and so on to 8F. Especially the 3F character intro is such a creative way of presenting, man. I loved every bit of it. Every character in this series is universally relatable and extremely likable. It's like they were plucked right out of real life, whom you might have seen in your college, your office, or in your neighborhood. The whole series happens to be shot in one location, which is a studio set. It looks like a mix of food court and a playground and is so intriguing and sets the ambience perfectly for this show. The initial episodes take some time to establish the story and the characters, but the peak intense moments comes in the 4th, 5th and 6th episodes. The kind of rage those bullying characters evoked in me is just remarkable, and it reminded me of the exact moment I was enraged by King Joffrey's character in Game of Thrones. What could have been better? This series tries to replicate human social structure to some extent, which was well done initially, but it derails midway. Moreover, this storyline had so much potential for writing to include morals and a bit of philosophy, but unfortunately, nothing much happens in that regard. In the final episodes, the story development went haywire and the climax was seriously disappointing, leaving several loose ends. In the initial episodes, the background music does not help create any kind of curiosity to make it more engaging. Can you binge watch this series? Despite few flaws and shortcomings, yes, you can easily binge watch this series. Don't think too much about the flaws, just ignore a few because most of the parts are engaging and high on entertainment, which will make you click next episode every time, making it a thrilling watch from start to finish. For a better understanding of how each episode turned out, I have made a line chart and rated the series episode wise. Here it is. This week's recommendation would be a crime thriller, A Killer Paradox, in which lead Tak is a regular individual who works at a convenience store as a part-time employee. One night, he accidentally murders a rude drunk man after a fight. When one killing turns into another, he finds himself in a never-ending game of cat and mouse. If you need more recommendations, you can log on to nextepisode.in. For now, have a great weekend and keep binging. I'll see you in the next video with another review. Peace.